Hello everybody and welcome back to the video on my YouTube channel. I'm NMIXX and today we're back with another first time react. Today it's going to be first time watching, listening and reacting to possibly the biggest debut of the year thus far. We're going to be checking out the debut of JYP's newest girl group NMIXX and their first two songs, their debut song and music video O.O and their B-side Tank. That is the lineup we're going to be doing today, and I specifically waited a little bit with making this reaction because I wanted to react to the B-side immediately as well. Never had to wait for lyric videos. But yeah, NMIXX is the newest girl group of JYP, and let's say like this: other than checking out a bit of that debut trailer, something like that, totally blind. No highlight medley, no music video teasers. I basically know nothing about any of the girls here. It's a 7-member girl group, so we now have basically the exact middle. You know, it's 5 members, twice 9 members. Now we have a 7-member girl group, the exact middle of that. We have the members Haewon, Lily, Suhyun, Jinny, Bae, Jiwoo, and Kyuchin. Only thing I can obviously complain about yet again is that they debuted at such a young age, and I think the Magna is 15 years old. Always a bit, you know, about that, but if the talent is there, then, you know, then why not? Yeah, like mentioned, the only thing I seen from them thus far was this little opening trailer thingy. And let's say like that, the chorus or whatever that was that we had back then was a bit weird, you know, where I was a bit like, okay, that's interesting, you know, I want to hear the full thing before I judge that, but I think it's for the B-side, so this would not be the case for the title track, which is called O.O. What is that for a title name? What is their name in general? I don't know. NMIXX doesn't really roll off the tongue that smoothly. I don't know, as far as styling and when it comes to that, gotta see how that would feel like, but that is all just stuff around what's really mattering, and that is the music, obviously. You know, who cares about the names, who cares about the song titles if the music is alright, you know? And that's what we're now going to be diving into that. It's JYP, so I'm expecting quality, high quality production, everything. So let's stop the talking, let's start the reacting. The debut of JYP's newest girl group, NMIXX, and their debut music video, O.O. I guess I just call it O.O. Let's check it out. What type of concept could they go for? Like, it sees that confidence thing, twice has the very bright pop and catchiness. What will their identity be? What will their identity be? Let's find it out. An encore? Okay. Oh, pirate ship? Oh, that's a stunning shot. The way they get revealed within the smoke. Whoa! Whoa, that is an opening! Ooh! Get the Coke Zero in here. This instrumental though. That was a very interesting opening section. But I'm thinking the pre-chorus sounds. Oh, that was sick with the walking through the wall, but this is so much at once. Oh, but oh damn! What's the music video? What? What? Is this the same song? Like both visually and sound-wise, what a switch up. But I actually like this way more. Oh! I'm digging this rock influence here now. We didn't see anything of this in the teaser photos either, right? Ooh, the vocals though. This section too. The music video has a lot of cool ideas, but this is so overwhelming. Choreo goes hard though. Wait, that's it? Yo, that was super short too. Okay. We have some outro. Not just the logo. Are they called NMIXX because... Are we going for a story or what? This is already like a teaser for TIMECODES. Oh wow, okay. That is a lot to process, honestly. Okay, so first of all, are they called NMIXX because they want to like mix a lot of stuff at once? Because honestly, this kind of is giving me next level flashbacks. Where the first thing I'm thinking is like, wait, there was one song? Like mentioned, I went totally blind into this, so I had no idea what to expect, and I wouldn't be surprised if the general reception of this song is similar to what I'm thinking right now, which is, damn, this felt a bit over the place. Let's say like this, like, we had this cool intro section, and then the opening section already was a bit, like, unusual, you know? But it had some cool flavor in it. Then the second section sounded fantastic, though. I really liked that. The styling there was very different. It sounded cool, too. And I thought the vocals shined there the best as well. And then we went back to this more heavier outro section. I would definitely need a second listen on this. Music video was cool, even though even that was all over the place with all the many different concepts and colorfulness and styling and whatnot. The first impression is can really be summed up in the word overwhelmed. This was a lot to unfold here, and I think this would definitely need a second rewatch. Oh my. This is interesting. Is this a next level 2.0 situation? Like, this opening shot is sick. You know, we have these sirens like in the background. That sounds really cool, you know? The way we slowly, we have this sick ship in the background on the street or in the city or whatnot. We then have this slow shot revealing them within the smoke. That is a badass opening. That is a cool opening. Just visually and cinematography wise. Looks so cool. Beat comes in, has a little oriental flavor. But that's such a, I don't know, with such an atmospheric opening, and then such a electronic sound there. But even, I don't know what it is, but the flow here is so, I don't know, it feels... Like, wait, what even the lyrics here? See this shook, shook, shook? I look at... I don't know, the opening line feels so weird. Like, it's not even about her, but like, you know, like, she didn't write this, you know? This is such a weirdly written flow. I don't know, this just feels so like, so, shoo, shoo, no, 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 no. I don't know, that just doesn't really fit the beat. Weird opening, but you know, they sound like they still sound cool doing it, but it just sound, no, I don't know. Very interesting opening section. That really just already, this opening section already is a good way to tell you how the song will end up being actually, you know? It feels like a bit weird. Like, it is a bit cool in some way, but also the lyrics are a bit, I don't know. Check out Popcorn and Coke Zero Coke, that's a fun liner, but like, Like, even the intro and this sound section already is so different from one another. We had this lengthy, dragging sound, and now we get like mentioned to this somewhat oriental flavor, type of beat. So much alone within these first 20 seconds of song, you know, of audio. They have a cool flavor. I'm digging the attitudes. Like, the intro was weird. The intro, I don't know, just felt off. The flow section here was actually pretty cool. I dig that. You know, the beat sounded cool too. And now the pre-chorus actually also sounds really cool. Really good. The vocals sound great too. The pre-chorus is great. But now this chorus feels so overwhelming in some way. The second section. So the thing is, we have 4 sections at this point, okay? We have the intro, the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. And everything feels so different to one another. Where I'm really like, this may really be Next Level 2.0. Because, but even Next Level had, like, you know, the structure we released had where it felt like 3 different songs, but at least these sections then felt similar to one another. Even this more heavier, louder section here in the first half, basically, of the song, already is so different in itself. Intro is weird. Flow section is sick. Pre-chorus is great. I like the vocals. I like the vocal sections within the song, which already kind of feels like, to me, like you didn't really know how to use the girls. Because the thing is about music and K-pop especially when the groups are not self-produced, the producers are basically playing Lego. You know, they just gotta pick the pieces and they gotta create something cool with it, you know. And for now, at least after listening to this first section again, it felt like that. It just seems all over the place, where they just drop the pieces at random spots, you know. Like mentioned, the pre-chorus is great. It sounds so good. The music video, like mentioned, is also cool. You know, it has some cool visual ideas in there. Like along with the way they rush these domino puzzle pieces, you know. But then the chorus here, it's all over the place. Like this section here. Like with such a loud instrumental, and then such a repetitive shouting like chorus that isn't even prominent, you know, with so much going on here. Listen to the layers. We have the drums, we have a bit of lower type of banging sound, we have this na-na-na sound we had in the verse, did we still have another goody sound, plus this very shouty section here. That is just, I don't know, it just way too much at once, you know. I dislike the call stuff noise music, but here it's really just like way too much at once. You know, like if you look at the mixing here, when you added the audio, it's like this, you know, way too much. Like even loud songs shouldn't just be, you know, stuff thrown there together. Again, like mentioned, feels like they just threw several pieces there and just hope it sounds good. But like this actually, the second section sounds cool again, where it goes a bit more melodic. That sounds cool. But like what again? What are the lyrics? Watch it how nice. Watch out, bala bala. What is bala? Wait, isn't bala Spanish? This is the thing is, considering this feels like Italian or Brazilian, bala meaning. The thing is, alone this first section to dance, okay, is already so overwhelming, and I think that one definitely can consider like a Next Level 2.0, but the thing here is, aespa did it as their first comeback. Black Mamba was a very safe and on-point debut. Giving this to your new girl group as a debut song, I don't know. Like, what I'm seeing thus far from the girls themselves is cool. Like, just like I thought back then for Next Level. Hey, these girls sound amazing and everything, but the song feels so overwhelming over the place, you know, where I'm like, SM, do better in this case. You feel similar right now, because I don't know, I just can't imagine that everyone will like this, you know. This is just so far away from the norm, which you then can again credit and say, hey, they tried something creative for their debut. But like, I don't know. But you know, the thing is, this is one thing here. This first half. But then we get now to the second section, which is so different, but now way more linear. It's such a different style and sound. Now we go all bubbly and colorful. Kind of reminds me of this kind of now reminds me of one of ITZY's B-sides. Yeah. This sounds cool. Like the styling, everything is obviously very crazy, but like the sound here is so cool. Her charisma though. I think that's Lily I think it's her name with the bumps. Yeah, this section is awesome. Even though this section is also very dynamic in the flow, like a lot of member switches and no real verse sections. But even here the lyrics are so, you know, like zip, zoom, zap and everything. This sounds also awesome. Her voice. This section is amazing. Her voice too. And then we switch again, you know, with a cool transition though. Like, music video is crazy all over the place. Like, I mean, just look at this shot right here, you know. Ooh. Like, you know, like there are so many little aspects in a way I say, hey, this is cool, you know. This isn't bad, you know. But like, it's overwhelming. Like mentioned, it's the best word to describe this production. I really gotta say here, I think this is just really weird produced song. I don't know how JYP himself thought, hey, yes, that is a great song choice for a debut. Like, if I gotta compare this to Twice's and ITZY's debut songs, you know, like "O.O M" was a very straight on point forward song that already set the way for how Twice's future music would sound, and Dala Dala was also such a great song that had a good amount of variety, you know, but there like felt, you know, still as one song. Here we bring variety both visually and sonically, but in a way where it just feels like two completely different songs just mashed together. That first half and that second half are literally not the same. It's like not even slightly similar or in the same dimension. That's so weird. I don't know why they would choose that for the debut. Or that's actually again where I think of Next Level, where I'm like, why don't you make several songs out of that? Next Level could have been split into 3 great songs, you know, with 3 concepts in there. Just make a single album out of that. We have a single album here with another song ready. Split this again, we have another song for the single album, you know? I'm really intrigued to see how the reception for this will be from other reactors and from the general public, because this is weird. The girls sound great still, but then where I'm like a little bit, you know, where I feel like a little bit not entirely sorry, but where I'm like, hey, they could have, you know, they could have chosen a much better concept for their debut. This feels like what even is supposed to be the identity here, you know? Like Twice debuted with this very bright, fresh sound, you know? ITZY debuted with the confidence concept, you know? What is NMIXX's concept supposed to be? The crazy dancers, you know, with the shouting and with crazy lyrics, crazy visuals, he like mentioned running through dominoes. Here now, I don't know, we have these extremely crazy colorful dresses and looks and everything. What is NMIXX's identity? What, you know, what is the concept? Is the concept supposed to be NMIXX? Is that supposed to be their innovative, fresh thing? Questions over questions. Like mentioned, here we switch now again to the heavier section. Here we go back now to the first section though. Like the choreo looks cool too. They know how to work the facial expressions and everything. Like you can see the talent in the girls, but it's so hard to see in between all this cloudy production. And the song is short too. Like the song I think is the song is less than 3 minutes, 100%. The song is less than 3 minutes, yet it feels like you know, it's such a wild roller coaster where it feels like it's endlessly long in some way, but it's less than 3 minutes. Huh. Like mentioned, you can see these spikes of talent from the girls themselves, but it's so hard to see in between what is. I don't know. This song will like mentioned, maybe this will end up being like Next Level, where people are at first like, what the F, what is this? You know, what is this weird shit? But then actually end up liking it a lot, you know, where they go, hey, actually, you know, this hits, you know. But like, even when I compared it to Next Level, Next Level was weird and overwhelming in sense of the amount of switch-ups we had. But at least the switch-up sections were still clean, you know. Here, especially that loud section, basically, is so over the place. I don't know what happened here. I don't know who in JYP thought, hey, that's how we debut our new girl group, our first girl group in 3 years, you know, our third girl group overall, with a mix of two wildly different concepts, both visually and sonically, with a weird intro, you know. It's like they have the talent available, but then, you know, like I mentioned, the metaphor with the Lego pieces, where they then just, you know, randomly put the pieces together and then wonder why a weird picture comes out of it. NMIXX O.O M. At least the title is now actually fitting, because I'm sitting here like, you know, it was weird and overwhelming. And I will see if it may grow on me, who knows. But especially when I will listen onto it on headphones, it will be really, you know, probably too much. Like, again, this middle section is awesome. I love that. The flavor of it is amazing. The vocals are on point there. Sounds great. But the writing of the rap, especially in the beginning, is messy. You know, like mentioned, the verse section is also great. But the intro section is messy. The pre-chorus is great. But then the chorus also feels like, you know, I wouldn't exactly call it disappointed, because, you know, like, I always go into things completely blinded, and with, like, I don't really have expectations. Just, you know, it's JYP, so expect quality, but, like, can mean anything still. But let's say like this though, it does evoke my interest in the second song and in the first comeback, but that was a weird debut. And now let's see if maybe the B-side can be better, or like at least more on point. But even here, like mentioned, we have the chorus from it, which I like mentioned here a section of due to the opening trailer, which goes like, I'm so freaky fishy, I don't know what. Where I was like, oh, okay, let's just do the entire song first before we judge that. And now it's time for that. Huh. Alright. O.O. Is that what I should say before this now? NMIXX tank? Let's check it out. Hell yeah, though. Okay, wait. We have, what's the name of the producer who produced a lot of NCT and EXO songs? Hopefully, at least now the production will be more on point here, you know? I don't know who produced the title track, but we have him now in here, so, or them now in here, so hopefully it's better. Sick producer tag. Come on. Damn, I spent over 20 minutes on the first song. Ah, Lily is the girl with the buns. We're digging the goodie bass. Digging the background vocals. Yeah, I'm taking the power here. This is a great build-up. Oh, fresh. Oh, they're saying fresh instead. Why do they pronounce it like fishy? Okay. And the chorus also... Oh. This sounds cool and everything, but it's like it's a great build-up, but also to that chorus, you know? Oh. Yeah, the first picture is sick. They have great voice, they have great attitudes, they have great voices. This pre-chorus too. This look like a tank and sounds great as well, but like I'm so freaky fresh like a tank? What? That's such a weird lyric too. Like what's the metaphor? What is the, you know? Oh. Yeah, but Lily has a great voice. Lily sounds amazing! Like, the verses sound awesome, but why do we have to... Oh, the song is also really short. Damn. At least we have a lengthy outro. That's one of my pet peeves. No outros. No outros always bad, so... Damn. Like... Seriously, it feels like, to me, JYP gave both songs to two different producer teams and said, you're allowed to do one half each. And then just said, and then just put it together. The verses for Tank are great. Especially this bridge here from Lily is easily the best part of both songs. Lily really stands out. Her voice is awesome. That bridge is amazing, you know? The verses here sound great too. Did like the beat in it and everything. This gritty pace beat. Sounds great. But what is this chorus? Like, even though it now says freaky fresh instead of fishy, you know, like not freaky fishy, but freaky fresh, but it still sounds like that, so even though you know it is fresh, you would still hear it like fishy. Like, you have such a... Seriously, this debut leaves me... Like I mentioned, I didn't really have high expectations because, like, I just went into the blind, so you know, like, it's not like a comeback of one of my favorite groups and then I'm like disappointed or something like that. But I'm just like, you know, that's their debut. Couldn't you have produced something more, you know, like, because again, that's not on the girls. Lily especially, like mentioned, sounds amazing, and everyone else also has good voices. The potential is there, they sound good. But how can they shine if you throw so much dirt on them in some way? Like, I don't know, it kind of feels like the producers said to themselves, no, not today. That's like, I don't even think that the main top line of the chorus is even bad, you know? Like this that doesn't even sound bad, you know? You can work with that. But not only is it the only thing of the chorus, where it can very quickly get repetitive, it has a weird sound to it because of the lyrics chosen. It even sounds like something that even is being said. But even if you understand it correctly, like, freaky fresh, I'm so freaky like a tank. I'm so freaky fresh like a tank? What? Like, Again, that's what I'm asking here is, what is NMIXX supposed to be? What is supposed to be their style, their sound? What is supposed to be their concept, their identity? That's one of the most important things in music, in my opinion, you know? Between so much genericness and pop and everything, you know, it's hard to stand out. You know, you need to have some way to stand out. And I feel like going with this approach, which is like, it's so weird, it may be good, I don't think that's the right approach you should be taking for the debut. Because that's definitely what I would consider this. Because my friend actually told me, hey, the chorus, like the tank, actually slaps in some way. And I can't agree. The verses are sick. The bridge is amazing. But the chorus is like, it just drags it down, you know? And it's so sad. Not only that is sad, but like mentioning again that they sound so great, or like they sound good. I see the potential within them, but they can't showcase it on their debut due to such messy production, or in this case, a messy chorus. Because like just imagine you're like some of your friends who does listen to K-pop ask you, hey, can you show me a new song or something like that? Would you play them this song? Like, the moment they hear this chorus, they would be like, it would go, oh, you know? Man. Really gotta say, JYP, you could have done better. I don't blame the girls in any way. Because they have to work with what they get presented, you know? That's also a good metaphor. It's basically like wrestling, you know? Big wrestling fan. You can have all the talent in the world, you can be such an incredible worker, in this case, great vocalist and everything. If your booker gives you just a trash script, you know, then, you know, what are you supposed to do? You can do your best in trying to make it feel good, but, you know, you just can't make gold out of dirt, you know? Again, I can't really consider it disappointing because, like, you know, I didn't have expectations beforehand, but I can honestly call it an overwhelming debut. A weird, it may be good type of debut, but also a debut that, if you look at what the previous girl groups of JYP have produced, just not on that level of quality. And that is not on either Lily, Hamon, Sulyun, Jinny, Bae, Jibu, or Jinjin. That's solely on JYP and the producers. And that is honestly disappointing. Am I excited to hear your guys' opinions? We're at 32 minutes for 2 songs, which means I had to talk a lot, and usually that means because I have to talk a lot about positive things, but in this case, I think this was the most negative video I've done on the channel thus far, actually, because this is really... I often see people negatively talk down on songs where I'm like, for no reason, you know, where it feels like really they're just trying to hate. But here, on a really constructive level, and in a pure level of production, this just isn't the quality I'm used to from JYP. Especially when you can compare this to the debut songs of Twice and ITZY. I really hope that JYP can find their ways and does pull an aespa, because after Next Level, where people saw the potential now, especially within the girls, and were a bit overwhelmed with the song at first, maybe people will, if people end up liking the song, either Tank or O.O, then it's great. I would gladly see them succeed, you know? I want everybody to succeed. I don't, you know, why should I want them to fail, you know? But if it does not, then I first of all hope that JYP then just doesn't say, you know, we're now half-assing this all the way through, or like, you know, something else. Then I really hope that JYP for the next comeback goes for, you know, something, you know, again, I can respect that they went for something different, but different does not immediately equal, you know, good or necessary. This is basically unnecessarily different. Like, too much. And I really hope that JYP does it like MS them with aespa, where they then put out their first mini album, then reverted it all back, basically. Like mentioned, Next Level ended up growing on B2. Next Level, broke records and everything. But their first mini album, Savage, then really, this Savage was such a great title track, even though it also felt a bit overwhelming to some people, but it was at least way more on point, and the B-sides were all killer. So I hope that we can see similar happen with NMIXX. For now, the first impressions are way too much. Way too much overproducing, way too much, like even the concept, like mentioned, NMIXX is a weird name. O.O, the lyrics are weird. The music video was, like mentioned, creative in some way, but also weird. They tried too hard in making them stand out in a way that isn't necessary. And that's why I really hope that these girls will still find success as a group and have a good first comic. I'm still looking forward to the first comic, but these two songs for me, at least for now, I will still listen to them. I'll probably give them some re-listens, but for now, really not my favorite. But okay, that's it with my very long NMIXX debut reaction plus review. If you enjoyed my video, then leave a like down below to show me that you did. What are your thoughts on both songs? I'm so good and so interested to hear that. Please, though, keep it civil and constructive, because I already can feel like that some people may end up thinking I'm hating on them, even though I've now several times said it's not on them, So let's keep it civil and let's have a good discussion about these two songs down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then you can gladly leave a sub as well. Also, build my Patreon, it would help me a lot. Yeah, like mentioned, let's see when NMIXX's first comic will be. Hopefully, JYP will do better there. I really gotta say it like that. They just didn't do a good job as usual here for this, which is unfortunate. But yeah, other than that, we also have a lot of other great K-pop content coming up. March is looking stacked. We got Dreamcatcher coming soon, hell yeah. So for whatever content you may be interested in, for whatever content you may want to in for, I'll see you again soon on the show. Stay safe, have and happy, have a great time, have a great week, and see you again soon with more NMIXX or K-pop reactions. Thanks for watching.